This morning in Washington, congressional lawmakers held a press conference calling for the release of Columbia University graduate Mahmoud Khalil. The event was led by Representatives Rashida Tlaib, Pramila Ayapale, and others. This as a hearing unfolds today in a civil lawsuit filed on behalf of Khalil and other students. It's over a congressional request to disclose some student records. Alice Ganner has more from federal court.
Mahmoud Khalil and other students at Columbia University and Barnard College, using pseudonyms, filed a 36-page lawsuit against the schools and their presidents and the chairman of the U.S. House Committee on Education and Workforce, to name a few. They're seeking to prohibit the enforcement of the disclosure of student disciplinary records to that House committee, which is demanding them, related to students involved in pro-Palestinian demonstrations. The committee sent a letter asking for the records or risk billions in federal funding. The Trump administration froze $400 million in funding for Columbia. Yesterday, some Columbia University professors pushed back against sweeping policy changes the school announced last week that were requested by the Trump administration, like hiring special officers with arresting power. But some Jewish groups CBS News New York spoke with feel the changes are not enough to combat anti-Semitism. 30-year-old Khalil, a legal U.S. resident born in Syria and a Columbia University graduate student, is facing deportation for his role in campus protests. On Friday, he appeared briefly in immigration court at a remote Louisiana detention center for a hearing about scheduling. Another hearing for that is scheduled for April 8th.
The hearing is set for 2 p.m. this afternoon. Again, the judge will be deciding whether or not to issue a temporary restraining order on that request for records. In Lower Manhattan, Alice Gaynor, CBS News, New York.
A Columbia University student is proactively suing the Trump administration. She says she is being wrongfully targeted for deportation. In the federal lawsuit filed Monday, 21-year-old Yoon-sa Chung claims that ICE officials searched her dorm and visited her parents' house a week ago, violating her First Amendment rights. This all comes after Chung, a legal permanent resident of the U.S., participated in pro-Palestinian demonstrations at Barnard College.